What's up, guys? Drew Brindle here with Digital Trends. I am here with my colleague Will Nickel, and we are at the Impossible Foods unveiling of Impossible Pork. So you've probably heard of Impossible Burger 2.0, which they released last year at CES 2019. And there's also the new Impossible Sausage, which they just released today. But this is something different. This is just a ground pork product that isn't seasoned or preformed in any way. And they've actually served it up in a bunch of different dishes just to showcase how it tastes and how it feels. So what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna run through all of these little hors d'oeuvres and give you an honest impressions of what it's like to eat these things right now. So, Will, what do you think we should start with? I'm thinking the shumai.
The shumai is a great choice, Drew.
So shumai is like a pork dumpling, right? Like
yeah,
it's a
normally with shrimp. This one, they haven't invented Impossible Shrimp yet, but
I'm sure it's in the pipeline. But
it holds up.
All right, so
oh, it's stuck. That
sticky,
grease.
like proper sticky dumplings. First impressions, go.
Should I talk with my mouth open?
Go for it.
It's got that nice greasy feel to it that real pork does. Like you wouldn't expect a plant to be that juicy, but it's just sitting there in that rice wrapping.
I don't know that I would call it greasy. Like
I would. It's like juicy.
It's definitely like fatty, but it's not like grease is oozing out of it. Like they've definitely got the fat content of it right. And yeah, I think that's the tricky part with pork, right? Because pork is typically about 70-30, it's 70% lean. So it's a little bit fattier than like 80-20 beef that you would find. And that's the tricky part that they had to get right. And they absolutely did. That was spot on. Next up, let's go for another one.
How about the banh mi?
Banh mi.
Classic Vietnamese sandwich.
The thing I like about this is like the color of it. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it actually has like color variation. Like it's a little bit lighter in the middle where it's not cooked as much, which normally would kind of be like a red flag, right? Like if you have undercooked pork, that's normally a problem, but because this is 100% plant-based,
that's true.
I'm not even worried at all.
Although the FDA says rare pork is now fine, apparently.
Who knew? That's super good. Oh my God. That might be my favorite so far.
You haven't tried the meatball yet, so
I haven't
calm
had the
down.
meatball yet, but so the thing that gets me about pork is like it's different than the beef product because beef, it's all about like in-your-face beef flavor, right?
Yeah.
When you eat a hamburger that has a bunch of onions and lettuce and ketchup and stuff on it, the beef stands out. Like you know you're eating a hamburger, but with pork, it's all about like the subtlety and what it's paired with. It almost just kind of blends into the background of whatever you're putting on top of it. And it's just this umami, salty, like flavor bomb.
It's a much milder flavor, so you really have to get that texture right.
Yeah, but they've nailed it. They've absolutely crushed it with the texture, the flavor, the fat content. Like blind taste test, I would not be able to tell you that this is not real pork, which is A, kind of not surprising because it's Impossible and they nailed the Impossible Burger 2.0, but B, still super impressive because I don't know how they're doing this. This is all reconstituted plant matter. And it looks, feels, and tastes like meat. All right, what's next?
Should we go for the prettiest boy, the char siu bun?
Okay, so tell me what char siu is.
This is it's a pork bun. You've probably seen these at any swanky Chinese restaurant you've got.
I don't even know which one is
you
correct.
grab the katsu?
I don't know what these
we'll
things
get into
are.
katsu. Yeah, normally you got like a pork. You see, you got a pork patty. You got some vegetables in between. It's all wrapped up in this nice bun. So let's just dive right in.
All right. All right, I spoke too soon. This is better than the
I know.
banh mi. Wow.
What's great about this is like the way they've like seared it. I assume it's sealed in all that juice.
It's also like marinated, which is interesting because the stuff clearly takes up the flavor of whatever they've cooked it with. So, as delicious as this is, I hate to say it to all of you who are watching, you're not going to be able to get this right now. Like, they're unveiling this exclusively for people who are at CES right now, and there's not really like a clear rollout date. They're kind of using CES as like a test bed to see how people respond, which clearly, based on everybody here, it's very, very, very positive. But the thing is, we don't know when it's going to come out. I expect sometime in 2020, but keep an eye out for this because this is awesome and it's definitely going to take the world by storm.